we are back, ready to do another battle report, or just make it up as we go. We're not sure yet.
Mostly that.
Mostly that, I think. I'm going to be playing Flesh Eater Courts, and what are you playing, Mark?
Idoneth Deepkin.
And we are playing the scenario Total Conquest. So we will just do our list run-throughs, play the game, make fun of each other, you know the drill, and we'll catch up again soon.
Today I'll be running Volturnus, High King of the Deep, as a general, and a Soul Scryer with a Cloud of Midnight. Then we've got 6 Morsar Guard, 3 Morsar Guard, 3 Morsar Guard, 3 more Morsar Guard, and then 3 Ishlian. What are they? Ishlian, that'll do. Guard, and another 3 of them, and 3 more of those. This may be familiar, it's actually Michael's list. I've been trying to decide what AOS army to do next, and this sort of seems like the kind of thing I'd like to do, just in playstyle, nice and fast and such. When I've been discussing this with Michael over the last while, we kind of, when he was making his list, didn't want to lean too hard into the eel side, so we've also got 10 Shadow Warriors and 10 Canary Heartrenders in there as well, just to, you know, get us out of that sort of bandwagon of eels. And that leaves me with no extra command points because we're only 30 points under. 129 wounds. Hopefully they will last me through the game. Over to Gemma.
Alrighty, so I'm going to be bringing back the Flesh Eater Courts, courtesy of Braden Graw. He has sent a list through. I thought I'd give it a run on the table, probably forget how to use them. So this is the list that he would like to try out. So as a general, I've got the Ghoul King on Terrorgeist, and he naturally has the Gruesome Bite. I've chosen the spell Spectral Host for him, so that's the run and charge spell if they fly. I've got the Archregent, and I've given him the Deranged Transformation. I've got an Infernal Courtier, a Vargolf, 2 units of 3 Flayers, 1 unit of 9 Flayers, and the Chalice. And I'm running Blisterskin, just so you know, and I'm also running the Battalion, which is called Deadwatch. So let's see how we go. Okie dokie, so let's see if I can talk some kind of strategy here. So basically what I've done, I've sort of just castled up here. As you can see, I don't really have any chaff, so if he does come on to the table edge, I'm probably going to be in a little bit of trouble unless I try and take first turn and summon some ghouls on for some chaff, but I wasn't really looking to do that. I was sort of hoping that I have a fair distance between him and myself, as you can see. So I was sort of hoping of giving him the first turn and seeing whether I can sort of catch up on points and try and see if I can do some double piling in action, maybe some sneaky summoning from the side to try and harass him a little bit, and get my Terrorgeist in there and see if I can roll lucky with them more. Most of it I'm just going to try and get luck and see how I go. I usually wing it. That's probably not a good strategy, but let's see if I'm lucky.
So I have deployed my defense eels in a defensive line across the front here. Hopefully they can make a run for the far objective over here as quickly as they can. And I have some over here along with a little backup to take the objective here, hopefully. And hopefully not get annihilated by all that. I have my general and eels just back here, ready to hopefully counterattack, because I'm not sure what turn, whether I get to go first or not. So I kept 2 units of 3 eels and my Canary Soul Scryer and Shadow Warriors off the table, which is actually a lot of my chaff. But since they come on later, I feel like if I get first turn, I can drop them somewhere across the middle here and hopefully form a bit of a chaff wall there. Or if not, and Gemma gets the first turn and comes forward, I can drop them somewhere towards the back or near those objectives and just cause a bit of a pain and have to force a few decisions. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's my first time with this army, so yeah, I'm expecting great things. Righto, I've just done my turn. I'm on 3 points because I moved some defensive eels this way. I'm hoping that they can survive there by themselves. I left these guys by themselves because, where they were because there's a lot of movement that's going to go over there, and I was a bit worried about them making it all the way because I can't get to them this turn. I did move these guys over here with some defensive eels and then some attack eels behind to counter-attack. I changed my plan and didn't drop anyone into the middle because realization that the whole opponent army can just fly the hell over them and still smash me into the ground. So I thought I would hold off on them, and hopefully after a bit of movement on Gemma's side, maybe there'll be some more options for them, and maybe I can cause a bit more disruption if I have anything left. Really concerned about getting double turned. Yeah, we'll see how it all goes. Yeah.
Flesh Eater Courts, turn 1. So I didn't really do too much. Basically, I was just trying to prevent Mark from basically getting on the back edge there. I've charged a unit of 3 in here, and basically I just killed 2. I got 1 with some shooting, and Terrorgeist took off wounds off the second one. What I did do was I did some summoning over there, just to annoy Mark a little bit. So those guys are sitting there pretty. I kept these guys back there, so there's no way he can basically summon anything on the back table or edge there. As you can see, I don't have too much chaff. I still have 20 ghouls up my sleeve to bring on the table somewhere. We'll see what happens, and we'll do some priority rolling. Alrighty, this is our priority roll, Mark, so let's go do it. I have got a, I don't even know whose dice it is. Oh, Notorious! And you've got a yellow one to play an odd
yellow Chessex dice.
Oh, 2 and a 2. Oh, well, I guess you get to choose.
I don't know actually, because you didn't move up as much as I thought you would.
No, playing a super cagey game.
Yeah, I might let you do it.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, so Mark was generous and gave me the second turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to recast all my spells, try and get some CPs off, and I am thinking of being quite aggressive, getting across the table, trying to kill some stuff, double pile in, see what we can do, and take some stuff off, because as soon as turn 3 hits, these guys here can get some extra attacks and be quite dangerous. So I'm trying to prevent that if I can by taking as much stuff off the table and trying to survive myself. So we'll see how that tactic goes, and I'll get back to you at the end of this turn. Okay, so Flesh Eaters turn 2. Mark gave me the turn. So what I've done is I pretty much try to play aggressively here, because his turn, like battle round 3 will be coming up shortly, and that's when they get to attack first. So I'm trying to take off as many units as possible before that happens. So what I did here was I charged the unit of 3 that was on my objective from here up to here. I'm not sure whether that was the best decision, just because I didn't really have any backup and no deathless saves there. So what I was doing was just trying to prevent them from moving in the next turn. So that'll be one less unit I get to worry about, hopefully. We'll see if that works. What I did was I put these guys down here to try and prevent Mark from basically summoning anywhere forwards here within 9. I've also left the Vargolf there to try and prevent anything coming down here to try and take that objective, or they've basically got to come down outside of 9 and then try and make a big charge. I moved the Terrorgeist back. What I was thinking there was basically his big unit of blues are here. Now they're free to move. They can run and charge this turn. So I was trying to make the distance between those guys and him larger. So even if he wins next turn priority, he still might get in, but we'll see what happens. I left the flayers over here to try and prevent any backboard coming in from the table edge here. And that also meant if you go 9 inches this way, trying to stop anything coming in here. And then I've got this guy here to also help with that, also preventing a side coming in anywhere here. And then I charged the big unit of 9 into the unit of 3 green boys, and as you can see there's only one left. The unit of 3 up the top edge there took care of the unit of blues, so I've basically got that objective back, so I'll get an extra point, and that also means that there's a unit there that I won't have to worry about in turn 3 going first, and that also means that nothing can be within 9 inches there. So I've basically tried to take one side of the table because I'm trying not to be too greedy, because I know I'm not going to get both, otherwise that's when you lose the game. So we'll see what happens when Mark has his turn 2.
Okay, so for my turn 2, I'm going to try and see what I can do to recover from Gemma's turn 2, because I lost sort of everything over in the corner over here. And I lost my objective here. So Gemma got 4 points last time, so I've got to try and do something to get that back. So I'm thinking maybe we'd retreat these eels to this objective if I can, to take that back from Gemma holding it and get my 2 points. And then finish that unit off with all my guys here that have just been sitting back. I am then thinking maybe to bring some eels on over here, if I can fit them. Do an attack from this side. We'll see how that goes, or whether that happens at all. And I'm not sure. I have some other guys drop down. I don't know what to do with those. Whether I just drop them in the middle somewhere and try and snipe off a character, or just, I don't know. We'll see how it ends up. Righto, Deepkin turn 2. We did finally move these guys over and killed the 2 remaining players. We've left this objective undefended. I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping that it doesn't get taken. We fled these guys over here, which we planned to do 3v1, so I got that objective and got 2 points. We brought some Shadow Warriors down in the centre, just to do a little bit of blocking, hopefully, and take some pot shots. We shot at the Regent and missed with everything, and everyone that could shot at this guy, the Vargolf, and we got 2 wounds, so, you know, it's better than it could have gone. Over here, we brought all our guys on packed, very solid into this corner, and made some charges. Took this objective, fled our green defense eel from that hectic corner over there, and got him to safety over here with his brothers. Hopefully they can protect him. Yeah, there's a lot going on for both of us. I think this is going to be a super important priority roll right here. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so we have our priority roll here for, what is it, turn 3 coming up. So yeah, I have my yellow Chessex dice.
And I have a glittery Brishammer dice.
We should be able to tell them apart.
I hope so.
Righto, let's do it. Oh.
2, and that was a 2 as well.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it was.
I think that's...
you gave me the turn last time.
I did,
so,
yeah. You could just return that if you want.
No, thanks. I think I'm going to have to take it, Mark, just
right.
to try and mitigate this onslaught of fucking...
You just give someone something and...
it's, yeah, I'm not even going to go there.
Right.
Turn 3, Flesh Eaters. So what I've done is I basically just consolidated the ghouls here just to take that objective off the Deepkin, because I wasn't going to win that battle since in turn 3 they get to attack first. The Vargolf remained there just to give him a save just in case next turn if anything happens, and he can bring them back as well. Those guys, his big unit, they haven't done any zapping or anything like that, so I've just ignored them. I basically just took all my big unit of 9 there and moved them over here as far away from it as possible. I charged the 3 down here into the 1 green fella that was left and took him off, and my Terrorgeist finally come out to play and took off 4 blue eels that were there just to take that objective back off of him. The Archregent did move down a little bit just to sort of run away, create a bit of a gap between those guys and the shooting fellas, so we'll see what happens there. The only thing that concerns me is I've basically left that bad boy with nothing on there, so he can easily get some points back there. And he could probably take that off me fairly easily as well. So I'm only going to be in front for probably my turn that just went, and then basically Mark will be in front for the next turn. So I was on 7, I would have got 8, 9, 10, 11, I would be on 12 to Mark's 8. So we'll see how he goes with his next turn. He still has some heart renders to come down, so we'll see where he puts those, and wish me luck.
Okay, Deepkin turn 3. I'm definitely going to Volturnus these guys and try and wipe out some things here and take this objective back. We're still capping that one. I don't know what I'm going to do with these eels yet. That'll just be something that we work out. I might try and see what I can get on a run and see if I can stack some guys. Just sneaky through here to get this objective, because there's only 4 defending that, and that'll get me 2 points if I can take that. And I might use some heart renders to take this undefended objective here, and hopefully that'll score me enough points to sort of get ahead of it before Gemma starts teleporting her whole army up to my objectives that I will have. And yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, so turn 3, Idoneth. I actually done a switch here. I sent the greens from over there and the blues over there, and blew up the Vargolf and the ghouls. Volturnus just hiding in the middle, and I dropped some heart renders right on the edge over here, as far away from the horde as I could get. I dropped those. I got a little bit excited and dropped them at the end of turn before I remembered that these guys hadn't moved, so I didn't cap that objective. Gemma still has that one. We did charge in the Soul Scryer around here, and he used his little cloak to just just have a stare off with the Terrorgeist, and yeah, we'll see how the next turn goes. We're going to do priority. I think it's going to be another important one, and I've got with the 2 objectives that I took off Gemma this turn, and the one that I held before, that was another 5 points to bring me to 13 to 12. 13 to 12, so it's very close, and we'll see how priority goes. And here we are for priority. You're hoping to get this one, Gemma?
I'd like it, yeah.
For turn 4?
Yeah,
Righto.
I feel like I need it.
I have my yellow dice.
I've got the Brishammer, Sparkling Brishammer.
Great. Let's see how we go.
Oh.
So
I didn't get it. You can give it to me if you want.
Look, I gave you one already, and you didn't. You didn't give me one, so I'm going to take this one for myself. Okay. And yeah, let's see how that goes. Righto. Right, so I won the priority for turn 4, and I'm just really confused to what I need to do. What I need to do for sure is remember to move these guys onto that objective, because yeah, I could have had another 2 points last turn that I don't have now. So that's definitely a priority. These guys, I'll probably just keep them there. I feel like I just need to keep the objectives that I've got. I'm right down this end. It's a long move up there. I can't make that in one turn, and I just got a double, so I can't get it again. So I'm not going to make that. I think I just need to spread out as much as I can, defend. Gemma is probably going to use all her, I think about 3 or 4 command points left to just teleport all the big things just everywhere and take what I've got, which I think will be bad news for me if she can get them. I'm just hoping that she doesn't make her charges, because I don't think there's much I'll end up doing here. Yeah, we'll see whether that's how it goes, but yeah, I think that's the plan, and hopefully I just don't forget dumb stuff again. Okay, so the end of my turn, I haven't done much. I've moved my defense eagles just back a little bit to hopefully sort of not make it as easy to get here. We've got Volturnus hiding here, just touching the objective, hopefully blocking out some parts of the battlefield. we spread these eels out a little bit. We're just blocking. Now I moved off here and flew over the building. I figure if Gemma sends her units over, I won't lose this unit, and then maybe I can fly back over next turn and maybe outnumber if we're lucky. Good news is I remembered this. I used a command point to get a 6-inch move on the run, and just fit enough in there just to outnumber on this objective. And I have my soul scry just cowardly hiding behind here. That yeah, I just kept the objectives that I had. Hopefully I can keep them going. That's another 3 points, 5 points. Takes me to 18. Yeah, we'll see if I can keep that, or whether Gemma will just get some good teleports and ruin my day.
Okay, so my turn 4, my strategy basically is moving this unit of 3 and the Infernal Courtier probably over in this direction, over to those heart renders, and trying to get in combat there. Probably leave the Courtier back a little bit to try and secure that, because he hasn't got anything on that one at the moment to try and get that. Try and kill as many as I can there, maybe double pile in and take them off. These guys here, probably going to just get this bloke into combat here with them and see if I can delete the unit and get this objective back. If I need to, I'll also put this guy in combat as well, because why not? With my big unit of 9, I'm just going to move them back towards this side of the table, because next turn I'll see if I might be able to do a sneaky teleport and get a charge off, but we'll see if I'm going to be that lucky. Anyway, let's continue on. I'll do my turn 4 and I'll get back to you and see how successful I was. Alright, turn 4. What I did here was I basically got the Terrorgeist, and he got pretty hungry. He munched on that unit of 10 Shadow Warriors that were there. The Archregent had to double pile in and kill the Soul Scryer. I'm pretty sure his name was there.
Yep.
I did do what I sort of mentioned earlier, and I moved this unit here over, and they killed that unit of 10 heart renders, and I've moved the unit of 9 there, and I've kept the Courtier in the centre just in case I could do a deathless save for everyone, but I can also teleport if I do get into a bit of trouble as well, so he's within range. So we will see what happens, because I did not quite get over there yet. I didn't want to be too greedy. I'm not sure whether I'll get there. But I did take these 2 objectives back off Mark, so that will put me on 16 points to his 18. So I'm still 2 points behind. So we'll see who wins the next priority and what happens. So priority for turn 5. I've got a silver Brishammer dice, and you've got your
Yellow Chessex dice.
Oh, trustworthy. All right, let's go. 4, 3. Ooh, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to take that just to see if I can nab some points off and see what I can do.
This is your chance to pay me back.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Interesting. That is interesting, but I'm pretty sure you're just gonna hold me up.
Yeah, that would be the plan.
Yeah. So no, thank you, Mark.
Okay.
Okay, so my tactics for turn 5 is not great, because I'm not like the best tactical person ever. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to either see if I can move this unit of 3 over and attack those eels to try and take that one back. And I might even have to teleport the 9 over just to see what happens. I feel like I'm going to have to leave these guys here but move them back further, just because I'm a bit scared of those guys, but I'm also going to have to be wary of where I position up here as well, because they are extremely fast, so they could end up taking it back off me and get the points. Let's see how everything goes in my turn 5. Alright, so turn 5 has been pretty eventful over in this opposite corner from where the rest of the game has been. So these 3 fellas here, basically, like I sort of said at the beginning of the video, moved from there straight across. I teleported the unit of 9 and the Terrorgeist, and the Courtier just moved. He ran up there as well, so he was providing the double pile in, or they both were because he's the general. There, I didn't pile in here, which we sort of discovered was a mistake. So we'll soon find out why that was. But they did give me this objective for this turn, so I will get 4 points, which will put me on 20. So I'm currently 2 points ahead of Mark, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, my last turn of the game, I can get nothing up to the far objectives, so I have to work with these two. I can hold this one, I have it, I can do whatever I want to move off because Gemma doesn't have another turn to take it. So basically I'm just going to get as much as I can from over here, over to here, and hopefully outnumber Gemma on this objective. Probably retreat the greens just to keep them out of danger. Just because I want to. I kind of want to try and get Volturnus into combat with this 3 on the end, just because I haven't played this army before and I kind of want to see what he does. So yeah, we'll see whether that happens. Yeah. Last turn of the game, we managed to retreat some eels. I moved Volturnus from behind the house over here. Got a little bit excited and forgot to use a command point to do a 6-inch run, but I rolled a 2, which was just enough to get 2, and then Volturnus got the charge and killed the unit of 3 anyway. So I took this objective, 2 points from there, 1 from here. That puts me at 21, just scraped together.
Yeah, 1 point.
1 point, so very close.
Well, what a game. So basically there was only 1 point between us, Mark.
Yeah, 1 point. Super close.
Yeah, it was like backwards and forwards pretty much the whole game there. Pretty challenging, to be honest. I haven't picked up the FEC for quite a while, so definitely made my head hurt, that's for sure.
Yeah, we both had a lot of moments where we were quite concerned.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But thank you very much for the game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think I definitely enjoy playing the FEC again, so I might have to get those boys out and have another go.
Yeah, and after playing them, I decided I might have to have a go with the FEC sometime as well. We've already been discussing lists.
So until the next time, please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that sort of thing. We'd love to get ourselves out there a little bit more, and please, yeah, we look forward to the next one. So cheers, guys.
Awesome.